What's this? What's the sex goal here?
Well, you didn't go to the menu, so we don't get to see what the setup is. Okay. Because I want to see we need to see what our goal is, Mari. It's very important.
It helps with the immersion.
Mm-hmm. Okay, first date, Alexa. Your day game approach resulted in a coffee shop date. There isn't any music or alcohol, so will your charm be enough to make her attracted to you? Goal, kiss.
If the goal's kiss, can I just go in and slap one on her and leave?
I feel like that's not like a bad goal though for like a date.
No, it's like a normal human goal.
Yeah, for like a daytime coffee date. Also, I think this is the same girl as 2 of the other dates.
No, it's she's canonically the girl from the first video.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's the lore.
Thank you. So do you.
Cheers. Take a seat.
She's canonically, but she was in disguise.
Thank you.
You
That's
like tea,
perfect.
right?
I do.
I mean, you're not
What if she's an
English, but I'm
assassin studying her
You drink
subject,
tea.
I still
dressed
like
up
tea.
as different women?
Sorry, I was trying to listen to what they were saying.
It's not important. Nothing they say is important. Why do they keep showing her arms? Maybe she's really strong of her arm.
Cool.
tone.
So how have you been?
Good. Busy.
Yeah, busy?
Yeah, work. It's been overwhelming.
I like her
You told
earrings.
me,
They're
what was it
cool.
you said? You said you work in a charity or something, but I don't
Yeah.
know what it is. What kind of
Non-profit animal shelter doing cat rescues.
Oh no!
I don't want to hear about it.
I don't either. That's really creepy.
A cat shelter, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. So you're just doing that, and I guess you don't get paid like millions to work there.
No, it's very small and usually actually free.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's good. It's nice. It helps out a lot.
So you love cats, and you just decided to do something.
Yeah, I love all animals, but cats here need most help.
I can't wait to
That's
see
great.
her
I'm sure
next
people
disguise.
love you for that. Then.
Some
'Cause
people.
Most people like cats. I like cats.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
That's good. Do you have any?
No.
I wonder if those
You
earrings
should
hurt.
stop by
They
and I
look
can maybe
heavy.
help you find one.
Okay. Well, actually, I
on
travel a lot,
Subtitles.
so it's not
Oh,
it's not
what
good.
happened to
But
them?
No,
I can
they
come
were
by and
there.
just play with them and whatever, and then.
That would be nice.
They're just off.
Ouch.
When someone does something like this, charity, something that they really care about, don't tease it, don't take the piss, don't be rude about it, connect on it. So what does your work entail there? Are you holding a ball of string all day playing with the cats? Has it got
No.
serious stuff?
That's part of it, but actually we do transports nationwide, so if the shelter's full, then we find someone who can take it elsewhere in the country to save its life. That's actually the reason it's been really busy is a cat I had adopted. I lost him, so
You lost it?
he's been adopted, and I opened his cage and he ran out, and I don't really know how to tell the people.
So he's like somewhere in the building, or
Yeah,
it could
hopefully.
be anywhere?
It could be anywhere. He may have found his way outside. But
Oh, no.
I don't know how to tell the people, so maybe you have an idea?
Recommend that she tell the truth.
Well, you know what? I think you should
None of
just
them
tell the
seem
truth,
cringy enough
because
to-
it's
Yeah.
always my philosophy that nothing bad can happen as long as you tell the truth. So I think you should own up to it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
If you can show good moral fiber, why not, right? It's a good thing to do, and it makes you look good, and at the same time giving her some
Unless she's evil.
I
Then
actually
you
don't
look
think you told me
weak.
what you did.
good. Yeah, I didn't, did I?
No.
Unless she's a Russian spy.
Okay, so
Boring truth.
Oh,
It's really
sorry.
fascinating stuff.
I liked
So
the
I'm a QA
gerbil
manager
one.
Oh,
for a
sorry.
software company that creates inventory management systems. So I design black box and white box testing protocols to make
That
sure
sounds
that
cool.
the inventory system successfully keeps track of all the SKUs along the manufacturer's supply chain.
That's a cool job.
No,
That's
the issue is that
interesting.
he's using insider terminology
Sorry.
that she may not understand.
Oh.
So what you want to do is, if you're talking about your job, you want to explain it
You
in
made
terms
it a
that a
little
normal
bit
person
more
can
interesting.
understand.
So what do you do outside of work?
What do I do? So I do some fitness stuff, and I study languages.
Great.
And what else? I play chess as well.
I don't know how to play chess.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't know how the pieces move, or you can't play very well?
I can move them, I just don't know how the
You know
game
what they're
works.
called? Like the horse and
Is there a rook? Is
yeah,
that the
rook.
thing? Yeah.
Rook or castle,
Okay.
yeah.
I know some.
Okay, well, it's quite easy to learn, and it's really, I think it's quite cool for the brain. My mum bought me a chess set, and then
Great.
I thought, okay, it can't just sit there. I'm going to learn how to play.
Cool. You have to teach me.
And what else? I like photography. It's probably actually my major hobby. The thing I
Really?
spend the most time doing is photography.
Oh, that's great. Why do you like it?
It's my calling.
Well, actually, there was this time when I just borrowed a friend's camera and I just took some pictures and I loved it. And then everywhere I was going, I was looking at things and thinking, oh, that would make a nice shot. That would make a nice shot. I took some pictures of friends and, you know, they all used it as their Facebook profile pictures. And I was
Like a headshot.
yes,
That's cool.
I just really got into it. And I guess I might have some talent. So, you know, I keep it. But it's just a hobby. I'm not thinking about it too seriously.
Well, it sounds like you're having fun. That's great.
I can take your picture if you like. Do you like having your picture taken?
Sure, yeah, we could try.
Cool.
I could use a new profile photo.
Yep. When you have something that you like doing, why not be a little bit passionate about it? Tell her why. Try and,
she's totally
get
looking
that
at herself in
infectious
the
emotion spread to
camera,
her.
like,
so, yeah,
display.
That's the right one.
Like,
So
front
actually,
It's a
row
good
photography
camera.
too.
There's not going to
Oh,
be
wow.
a display.
Yeah.
Okay.
What camera do you
No,
use?
you.
It's
When
Canon
you're doing-
5D Mark
hold on.
III.
It's a good one. It's better than mine.
Oh yeah? What do you have? iPhone?
A 40D, and yes, and an iPhone. But I use a 40D. Yeah, and I actually got into photography because I modeled.
Okay.
Kind of still
When
do
you're
a little
doing
bit here and there.
stuff like that,
Yeah.
they have a separate screen to show you what's on the camera, so the women modeling can see what they look like.
Interesting.
So it looked like she was checking herself and being like, I look good. I look really good.
Huh. I've never seen that kind of camera setup.
Well, not for like photography, but for
No, but
film.
like when you see like backstage on like TV shows and stuff, I've never seen that.
No, they have a screen facing them so they know what they look like on to the audience.
Huh.
Just in case, you know, you're sitting like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Do you mean maybe for like a news show or something?
Yeah, like for like a news show. Not
Oh.
like for like, you know, a drama.
Yeah. That's
I'm
what I
talking
was
about,
thinking, and I
like-
was like, that doesn't make sense.
No,
like,
for like talk shows and news
Yeah.
shows and stuff like that, so that they can like be talking about the news and then like take a glance and see like, oh, am I covering up anything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like they were both like, she was like checking to make sure like her angle was
Let me tell you what I think about that. Farts.
I thought I saw you on deepthroat.com.
Oh God.
Ah, so you model. Yeah, I was going to say, right? But, you know, you mentioned it first, so I guess I can. But I definitely saw you on a website. You know, do you have your campaigns and videos and different things in different places?
Yeah, there's a portfolio on there.
Yeah, I think there was this video on Pornhub. What was it?
No.
I don't remember. Like
Someone that looked like me,
Deep
maybe.
Throat, something.
It's a
but
deep fake.
it was-
No, it
Definitely
was
you,
certainly not
definitely you.
me.
Don't be ashamed. Come on.
No, it just wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Okay, wasn't you?
Wow.
But
Oh,
just so you
God.
know, like you sure can suck a dick.
Oh my God. Fuck you. Ouch.
Where are you
That's
going?
disgusting.
Let's make some movies. Dirty little bugger.
Okay. Maybe I would go with E,
Nice,
that's, like-
it's hard work, but I can be.
but it can be interesting, especially if you like to travel. What countries have you worked in? Like asking like actual questions.
Whoa! How about this one?
Sure.
So you do modelling and I take pictures, so maybe I could take your picture sometime.
Yeah, that could be fun.
And do you do like lingerie, shots, bikini, these
No.
things?
No, bikini maybe, but they'd have to be very, like, classy.
How much money? Like, I mean, because we could do it for fun, but I could also pay you. So if I gave you some cash, would you get your tits out, for example?
No.
No?
No.
Well, you haven't heard how much yet. Well, what about
It doesn't
a
matter.
couple hundred?
No. It's an ethics thing. No, I'm not interested.
And I could sign something that is not going to be on my website, like girlsibang.com.
So for your personal use, you
Yeah,
want
just for
photos of
my
me
use.
naked.
Yeah,
No.
just for my
Absolutely not.
personal...
No. Good luck finding someone. You should maybe check Craigslist.
Craigslist, you
Yeah.
say? And what do I search for? not the way to do it. You want to offer just some normal photos, and when she's on the actual shoot, just try and get it a little bit more racy, step by step. Give her some drinks and see what happens.
No, that's horrible advice.
That's creepy and bad.
That's creepy and bad. Okay, as somebody who actually did used to model, if you actually do want to like hire somebody for lingerie photos, first of all, you should always have everything spelled out up front, like what you want the shoot to be for. So like if you want somebody to model nude, that's what you should be advertising for. And also you shouldn't try to ply somebody with alcohol to get them to take pictures like that. Not to mention the fact that if someone's going to be shooting in lingerie or like doing nudes, like they have to sign a waiver.
Mm-hmm.
So like you shouldn't be just like trying to like escalate it once
weird.
they get there. That's really creepy.
That was like a really weird thing that he just said.
That's also
that was like kind of really scary that he said that, you know.
That's also like a really good way to like if they did have alcohol and then they did take racy photos, like if they regret it later, then that's
kind of rape, like rape, or
I wouldn't call it that, but
like non-consenting nudes.
Well, it's basically you're trying to like, I don't know.
That's really weird. It's like come to this photo shoot, get them drunk, and then get them to take their clothes off. That's really, dude.
That's
what?
Yeah, that's like,
it's freaking me out because I know now that he's probably done that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really weirding me out. Ugh.
I would just go with E.
Whatever.
Well, that's cool. Actually, I know a lot about it through the photography, but it's quite hard work, isn't it, actually?
Yeah.
People think it's easy, just sitting there having pictures taken.
Yeah, there actually is a lot of hard work. You have to know all your best angles and,
practice
be able to,
posing and whatever.
Yeah, and have emotion in your face. You can't just have a blank face, and that's actually much harder than people think.
Especially at the end of a long day, right? You're tired and the lights are on
and the shoes hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But they're pluses, right? So did you get to travel to any cool countries for modeling?
Never out of the country yet, but I've been to a lot of states and different cities.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, good. Well done. Now, think about how you can apply this as well in your life. Think about how, even if you're not connected to a subject, you can kind of learn how to be empathetic.
AJ tried to run away.
Not pathetic.
It was so cringe.
And try and put yourself in their position, feel how they might feel, and think about why they would choose to do that. So, that kind of thought allows you to have very nice connected conversations, and this is an example of it. So you've got your cat shelter work, you did some modeling, you did some photography, so you're already pretty busy, right?
Yeah.
Do you have time for anything else?
I like to hike a lot. I like to be outside, being in the shelter and modeling, you're usually indoors, so it's nice to get outside, and I don't like being in the gym, so hiking is like my way of working out.
Yeah, it's very good exercise
It is.
and fresh air and all that as well.
Yeah, right? But I also really like, staying in sometimes and just like watching a movie.
Oh, movies, okay. What's like the best movie you've seen that you really love recently? I know it's hard overall, so like.
Oh, it's so silly, but it's kind of like a guilty pleasure movie, but Jurassic World.
Dinosaurs!
Cool. So I have some questions for AJ, my dog. AJ, what's your
AJ, your human child?
Yeah, my human child that I've given birth to. No, AJ's a dog. I don't know why everyone keeps thinking AJ is my baby.
Because you say that all the time. That's why.
Yeah, but he's clearly a dog. AJ would like to tell us some of his moves. So what he does is that if you leave him for any amount of time, he immediately starts screaming, terrified that you'll never come back. Also, what he does is that he attacks any man he sees me with, just to make sure that, like, there's been times where, like, laying down and making out, and AJ would crawl and push his body between our bodies and lay there and be like, leave some room for Jesus. What else is some good stuff? Just jump into a woman's lap, don't ask, and then, start licking her on the face. Mm-hmm. Do you have any suggestions that you think AJ would have?
AJ's smooth moves. Yeah.
Farting.
Fart on everybody.
Fart and then get scared of your own fart. People think girls love it. They think it's cute and it's funny.
And I mean, like, other people may say it smells gross, but they're just it's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Dog
Well,
farts.
do you have any, like, solid advice, AJ? You got anything else? No?
Okay, so I don't really like any of these answers. Maybe playfully tease her? I don't know. Like, she said
It's Jurassic World's cool.
well, yeah, but she said that she was like, oh, this is, like, kind of dorky, like, blah,
I'm guessing he hated Jurassic World. And so he's like, anyone who likes it is stupid. Pretend you like it.
I don't know.
Just say matter-of-factly that you didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. Too much CGI and just kind of lame. But
Yeah, it's
You're
not
lame.
for everyone, but at least you're honest about it.
yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. And at least, people can't like the same movies. And normally girls like these rom-coms and guys like action movies and whatever.
Yeah.
So.
She's like,
true.
oh,
Do you like
God.
rom-coms? Okay, good. Well, there
Yeah,
we go.
she's
That's
like,
a positive.
no.
Good.
This is okay because you're being honest, but why not use the opportunity to tease or do something that would dial up the attraction?
See?
Whatever.
So, what sort of movies do you like?
I know everyone says it, but I do have a varied taste. So if you looked at my iTunes,
your
I've got
iTunes
foreign
library?
movies, Korean, French,
Wow.
Spanish.
A lot of subtitles.
Yeah, lots
You're
of
not giving me
I'm not
any
scared of
genres,
subtitles.
just
And
places they
what else?
came
I've
from.
got like the silly action movies, all the Schwarzenegger stuff, and then like the De Niro. De Niro and De Niro. It's like De Niro and Pacino. So yeah,
Alright.
we can use that for
You
the
like
genre.
them? You like them both?
Yeah, like the mafia stuff, Heat,
Great.
all of
Anything recent?
that. So. Recent movie.
I don't think it's really that bad to just talk about foreign films, though.
They're not saying that. I'm saying that it doesn't tell me anything about what he likes, Because if you're saying, oh, I love movies from Korea and France and stuff, I'm like, but what kind of movies? It's just a different place where you can get all kinds of movies,
Yeah, I suppose, like...
Because I watch foreign films a lot, but I watch all different kinds of foreign films.
But isn't that pretty much just what he said?
No, but he wasn't giving me any
Like
particular
any-
tastes or examples of what he likes.
Yeah, I mean, but maybe the more attractive thing is that it's a foreign film, not necessarily, like, limiting yourself to one genre. I don't know.
Maybe he's saying my tastes are wider than my English. I don't know.
Because, like, I mean, I've watched a lot of foreign films, and, like, honestly, I've watched them in probably, like, every genre, but...
All of these answers suck.
Ooh.
Like, they all suck.
Let's go with 50 Shades.
I missed it at the cinema, but I just saw 50 Shades of Grey. Have you seen it?
No, I heard it was bad.
As a movie, it's bad, but you know what's cool? It's just all this stuff about, tying girls up and having a little dungeon in your house where you have all of the, all of the accessories and whatever.
It's a little silly, a little over the top.
He just told her he
is
was
it too
going to
personal for
kidnap
me to
her.
ask? Are you into any of that
What
stuff?
I like
At
is
least,
tying up women in my
blindfolds, playing
dungeon.
cards, being tied up.
It might be too personal for now.
So
Okay.
that's a yes.
Well,
the
like
answer is yes.
Yeah.
okay, but, in the real world, don't get so sexual so fast. Keep it chilled, wait till, she's going to be into it, and slowly, bit by bit.
Okay,
I mean, are we supposed to go with the pretentious answer?
Be a pretentious douche or be a sexual creep.
Yeah.
Those are your only two options.
The only 3 options.
So be a sexual creep or a pretentious douche lord.
Yeah.
Actually, I just threw my TV in the trash, and I don't really go to the movies. I think that, when it comes to all this, there's just more important things in life to do than sitting down watching something passively. Why don't you read a book?
That's true. That's fair. I actually kind of like that answer.
What?
Good. This is an option, where you've chosen to be a little bit out there, a little bit straight and direct, but then she's actually followed you into it and validated it. So it's quite risky, but when you take a big, position like that and you can convince them to it, it's very attractive. And I like, really talented actors, but
Sure.
what do you think? Would you be a good actress? Could you, cry on call?
I don't know. I don't know. Probably not.
Are you a good
It sounds
liar?
hard. No, I'm not. I'm really
'Cause
not.
that's kind of connected, right?
I can lie for like a minute and then I feel really bad about it and I admit it right away.
So I'm
All
not
right,
sure if you'd be
Russian
good, but
spy.
do you have any other
She's
talents?
tricking us. She's luring us
I
into
play
a
violin.
false sense of...
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
We got Red
Wow.
Sparrow
Since I was, like,
over
5.
here.
Yeah, fuck
And you
yeah.
still do it? You kept it up?
Not as much as I should, but yeah.
Well, that's impressive.
Thanks. It's hard.
You want to impress her. That's a fantastic.
I like that, actually,
yeah, that's great.
Well, violin takes a lot of practice, doesn't it? And
Yeah, it does.
I've got something I practice every day as well.
Yeah?
Look,
What's
check
that?
this out. And then look.
That took you a long time to learn.
None
Well,
of
it's
those things have
practice,
anything
isn't
to
it?
do
So I
with
could do it
cunnilingus.
quite quickly, but now the muscle is just so strong, it never gets
Sure.
tired.
Ah.
Which is good for speaking the languages,
Yeah, of
because
course.
learning languages and stuff.
course.
Rolling the R's
is-
and whatever.
This is way slow. This is way better than I thought it was going to
Yeah.
be.
Don't come and think about things that you need to show a girl, tell a girl, in order for her to like you more. She will actually like you more if you're cool and chilled and don't reveal these things, as if you don't have to, because you're already enough. And that's going to make her curious and make her work harder for you.
Focus on the body language. The body language.
Stare at her body a lot. Well, her knees are facing him. No,
Oh, no, she crossed
it's
her arms.
over. You get them uncrossed. She's bored.
Yep.
At least she's still facing him. Oh, there. Okay, now it's better.
She's not smiling. Arms crossed indicates that she is
No.
not yet open to you. This is not a good sign.
This is not an absolute rule, but in most cases it's correct, so well done.
It's a defensive. You're closing.
Yeah, and like
you're
that-
protecting your body from them.
Interestingly, this is like one of the only times where like I feel like it's like actually appropriate to like I don't know.
Read body language.
Well, it's like it's not that it's inappropriate to read body language, but like that's one signal that you should actually pay attention to, because if somebody's giving off signs that they're like uncomfortable around you, then you should like be aware of it and actually read into it, not like
I have a manipulation tactic that I think I use sometimes, but not like on purpose. Is if you want
Where is this
sometimes
going?
on purpose. But if you want someone to like you, you just mirror their movements.
that's like an actual manipulation tactic.
I know I'm not saying I made it up.
Oh! I was like, Mari,
I'm saying
you're
that
the first person to come up
I'm
with
the
this
first
idea.
one who figured it out.
That's literally like something that body language experts advise you to do.
No, that's something I've actually tried, and I was like, it's working.
Yeah. And you can actually tell if somebody is interested in what you're doing. Like,
Also, if you have a hard time doing eye contact, what I do is I just focus on one eye completely and ignore the rest of their face, so I don't really register that I'm looking at their face.
you know what you're supposed to do?
What?
So this is what I do, because sometimes I feel weird about eye contact. You actually pick 3 points, like around, and like you go back and forth between the points. Because I always like, it's like you want to be looking somebody right in the eye, but you don't want to literally be like staring them down. So like if I'm having a direct...
In my experience, in terms of people you're pursuing romantically, they tend to like the death stare.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know. I find like I guess I'd like, so this is like something that I do, just not if I'm like talking to somebody that I'm interested in, but like
Having a normal human
conversation, and I'm like, oh, I want to like show that I'm interested, but I also feel very awkward about like holding eye contact that long, and a lot of people do. So like if you want to kind of give yourself a break from it, but you still want to show interest, like just kind of bounce around a couple different points, and then you can still give eye contact, but you're not like staring at them. That's not like a pickup tactic. That's literally just like, if you have a hard time maintaining eye contact, that's a way to do it intermittently.
This is probably the best one.
Yeah, tell a lame joke and see if she laughs.
Yeah, because sometimes,
Oh, can I tell you a joke?
Yeah.
I've got a brilliant joke. Okay, how does it go? What is red and smells like blue paint?
I don't know.
Is
Red
there
paint.
No.
Red paint.
Yeah, that's good.
Brilliant, right? I love that one.
Yeah, she
Absolutely
likes
brilliant.
you.
One of the biggest signs of interest that a girl can give is if she laughs at your lame jokes. Doesn't mean you need to consciously remember this lame joke and use it.
I mean, you're right.
You can pay attention
Yeah.
to
When you're right, you're right,
laughing.
Richard.
I can't
Really say anything
dispute
funny.
it.
And she likes you, so learn that lesson. And how about your family? Do they live in the city as well?
No, I moved away from home,
yeah?
which is, it's sad. I miss them. I miss seeing them.
When did you leave? When you were like teenager? You ran away?
No.
Rebellious teenager?
No, for school, and then I
Okay.
just stayed here.
But you get on well with your family? You don't hate them?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I actually, I have a twin sister, and we're very close.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna have serious trust issues after playing this game.
I feel like at a lot of points in these conversations, what would end up happening to me is, so like I get too sarcastic with people too quickly, and I would just like tease them and give them a hard time, like not like because I'm trying to be mean, but because that's just
the way you talk.
That's just the way I talk to people, and I forget that, like, if somebody is just meeting me, then they maybe don't have a gauge that I'm not being completely serious, and I end up getting people to think that I'm an asshole.
So is this, like, your twin sexual fantasy? Is he talking about fucking himself or having sex with
No,
two
he's
sisters?
talking about having sex with twins.
Stupid. Let's do this one.
Do you have a twin?
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually so jealous because I hate most people, but I get on well with myself. So if there was another of me, or even another, like triplets or
Sure.
something, and we could all just hang out and, like, I don't know, just diss other people, talk shit about other people because we like each other and we're all the same. Like,
Yeah,
so cool.
but maybe I'd like your brother more than you.
My brother?
Yeah.
Why? He's the same.
You look the same, yeah.
Well, I mean, you could meet him from...
She's bringing up this. She's like, maybe I could have a three-way with you and your brother.
Of course, I'd always want to meet him. Yeah, if you like me, then you meet my brother as well. It's like double fun for you, right?
True. Sure.
Wait, she. Wait a second. She's
Don't-
like,
Don't say it.
yeah.
If
I
it is, guess what? Don't say it.
Wait. No, I thought that went well.
No. Because it's a weird thing to say. I hate other people, but I only like myself.
And I liked it towards the end where she was like, yeah,
Yeah,
I'd have a three-way.
Sure, okay.
yeah.
Ask if they have a special bond.
Twin, wow, that's
Yeah.
really interesting actually. You know they do loads of studies on twins, don't
Yes,
they?
I do.
Did they do anything on you, like psychological
No.
studies, psychic
No.
tests or whatever?
No, it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun, though.
Do you have some like special bonds? Like if I pinched you now, I won't do it, but like if I pinched you really hard, would she kind of feel it? Oh, my arm feels strange.
I don't know. We could do it, and I could text her see if she felt something.
You could fuck her and see. I
Shut
call
up.
your sister, did you
Yeah.
come?
But you get on really
Because
well?
I didn't.
Or you competitive? Like,
we
how's
do.
your relationship?
No, we understand each other very well. We always know each other's emotions without having to say it.
That's very nice. So you have
Yeah.
someone who's always like supporting
you're
you and
psychic.
who understands
Definitely.
you.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I think so.
Now be careful of falling into the dirty guy trap. You didn't do it, and this choice is the right one. Well done.
So, what about your family?
I've got family.
Okay, good.
No, I don't have any brothers and sisters, and people say that makes me like selfish, but no, I don't
Does
think
it?
so. No, I don't think so. And I'm quite close to my mum. My dad's Italian, so I see him sometimes, but less often. And what else? I have five children.
Really?
Yeah, but they don't live in the country. They're like all in different countries, so that's okay.
You're joking.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no children and no wife.
Okay, that's good. That's ideal.
That's ideal. You want to increase the attraction.
So, I just want to point out that Stacy's sisters are twins and they lie and say they don't have psychic abilities to talk to each other through eye contact.
You also asked them in a very weird way.
No, it was later. Because
you asked them again?
No, I remember. Because they just kept talking to each other and then they would just do this to each other.
Do you
Get really
want?
close to each other's
do you
eyes.
wanna
No,
know-
I don't want to know what they secretly said to you behind my back.
No. I was gonna say, do you want to know like what it looked like from the outside looking in?
Hey, do you guys like secretly talk to each other with brains?
Yeah, pretty much. You were like, so are you guys like psychic? And they were like, no. And you looked at me and you were like, they're lying.
They
And I
were, though. You know why they got weirded out is because I knew.
But
I knew they were lying.
here's
That's
the thing.
why.
I feel like if somebody were to ask, If somebody were to ask one of us if, like, you and I had a psychic connection, I would say
yes. Because we do.
Because we do. Because we have...
No, we really do, because I remember a few weeks ago, I was going to make a baby joke, but then something told me not to. Because you were having a fight with your husband, and I was like, wait, I shouldn't. And also, our uteruses are in sync, so it's like, yeah.
Well, and also, it's like, remember when we had to, like, what game was it where we had to say, like, what our name was or something, and we both said butts?
Because we're psychic.
Because we're psychic.
Smoothly show her your dick.
But do you have any cats yourself?
I do, actually. I have 2.
Oh, okay. Tell me about them.
Let's see. The one of them, he's actually really special needs. He's deaf and he has asthma. He's allergic to, like, every food in the whole world.
He's gonna just whip out his
the other one's just really sweet and kind of general.
Oh no, look what happened.
Oh my god!
Game over, motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
You blew it.
I'm sorry, I, like, can't...
Why it didn't work?
It didn't work! Okay.
You know, it's quite important to me that when someone is very kind to other people and stuff. So, do you do anything for other people?
Actually, yeah. I've helped with relief work with the Red Cross.
Okay. What, you flew to some war zone or something?
No, just like disaster areas like floods, hurricanes, tornadoes.
Okay, so you volunteer and go and do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's very cool.
Thanks.
You know what, I mean, when someone does that, they're obviously not going to be evil, basically.
Right.
So it's great, right? Or selfish even. It means you're very selfless.
Yeah, I hope so.
I like that. It's very cool.
Thanks.
Yes, good. That's right. It's a way to build attraction because you're challenging her. And anytime someone kind of proves themselves, justifies themselves, works to get your approval, it makes them want the prize more. The prize
Can we
being
talk
you
about
in this
his
case.
outfit,
So it's the right
please?
choice.
Can I criticize
So
it? Can
do
you
you go
allow
on
me
many
to do
dates?
You don't like the velvet jacket?
I don't like the velvet jacket paired with the pleathered pants.
Oh, I didn't notice. Damn it, I didn't notice the pants. I'll look at them next time.
Yeah,
and then we'll discuss.
it's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been trying to, like, just because you're like, Mari, don't judge people on the way they look. Judge them by their actions. And I'm like, he chose that outfit, man.
I guess it's because, like, I don't know. I get people telling me all the time that, not, like...
They don't like your hair?
Well, that, like, I dress ridiculously. And so I'm kind of like, I don't know. When other people dress ridiculous, I'm kind of like, whatever. If that's what they want to do. You know? Velvet
jacket with pleather pants?
I just feel like you're very quick to surrender the high ground.
For what?
The moral high ground?
Well, no, I'm open to listening.
Oh, what?
I'm quick to surrender the moral high ground?
I mean, like, making fun of his appearance is surrendering the moral high ground that we have coming into this. Like,
you're right.
If we're gonna come in here,
the pickup artist is morally superior to me.
We come in here, we can make fun of the things he says.
But we can't make fun of his pleather pants. You're right. When you're right, you're right.
I'm just saying.
Stacey, I just want to say that I don't think anything you wear is ridiculous because you always make everything match.
Well, I don't think it is either, but I also know that my style is more like, you know, it's like, it's for some people it's a bit much. I don't know.
But to be honest, yeah, of course, I'm single, so I go on a few dates.
Sure.
But haven't met anyone special yet. I to be honest, I do have another date planned like this week.
I guess that's okay.
But you know what, we're not together like a couple yet, so I'm not
right.
gonna lie and say, oh, you know, I already know you're the one for me or whatever. let's take our time, and if we get serious, then of course, you know, I'm a monogamous guy. I'll just be honest with you. I do have another date lined up this week. But
well, thank you for being honest.
Yeah, and you're really cool. So
thanks.
Exactly. Remember, honesty is the best policy. You know, and you'd think in dating it doesn't apply, but you can see here how being honest is refreshing and actually builds attraction. So try and be honest in cases where it won't hurt you, like this. And what about you? Do you go on a lot of dates?
I mean, I would say, I guess, average. you know,
What's the average? 16 a week?
for you maybe.
Fuck yeah, get it, girl.
You know, a couple times a month, I guess. It's kind of hard dating in the city. It's not exactly easy to meet people.
Yeah.
You know?
Where'd you meet them? Usually online or real world?
I have tried the dating apps, but I don't like them. I like meeting people in real life. You
It's
know,
better,
you get a
right?
better idea of like who they are.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, like, what kind of girls do you like?
Yeah, this.
Oh, you don't want to try to touch her boobs?
Well, I like kind of, I do like big boobs. You know, small boobs are okay.
She's like,
but I kind of
okay.
like a handful. So let me just measure up. Oh,
Fucking pig!
what?
There she goes with her Krav Maga
deserved
again.
that one,
I'm
didn't
telling
you?
you.
Just
She's-
describing
she's a
the
spy.
physical.
She's trained
Makes it
in
look
martial
like you're a guy
arts.
that just wants sex in any case. So try and describe some more.
That's the second time
Integral
she's reacted with quick. Wait, what's wrong?
I was looking at his pants. Those don't look like pleather
They look
pants
like
at
pleather
all.
to me.
They're not shiny.
They looks like, well, agree to disagree.
Those just look like dress
I want
slacks.
to talk about my Russian spy theory. This is the second time she's shown quick and effective defensive tactics. All right? She's a master of disguise, master of martial arts, knows multiple languages.
That's
No,
not,
wait,
that's
that's
not her.
somebody.
That's
No,
somebody
she.
else.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. She probably
No,
speaks 15.
she can dance. She teaches. She likes children. She also likes animals. So we know that she's like very.
She's picked non-threatening jobs so that people don't suspect her. She's a genius.
exactly.
She's a genius, a master. She's been spying on this man, sent to assassinate him, came at him in multiple disguises, and because he's so female blind, he doesn't know that they're actually the same woman.
I can't wait to see her show up in a couple more dates and like it would be great if like at the very end of the game, one of like the bad endings is like she kills you.
Yeah, she's a Russian spy, and she's like, she says in a Russian accent, I don't want to do one because I don't know how. Like, what's something a Russian spy would say before killing you? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, but she's like wearing like, you know, still a communist like Russian like a Soviet Union thing. She's like the Iron Curtain never fell. Boom, boom, boom.
So for me, the most important things are that she's kind, thoughtful. I like intelligence and curiosity. You know, that she's interested in finding out new things. That
Sure.
she can talk about different subjects. I guess for me, that's the most important stuff.
It's a good list.
Very good. By focusing on the non-physical, you actually show that you're a serious guy. Now, if that's what you want to show, that's the way to do it. It shows that you thought about what kind of girl you need in your life, and it's more than just blonde with big boobs. And tell me, what kind of men do you like?
Tall, dark, and handsome. Typically, but
Normal.
really outdoorsy. I guess maybe.
What is tar, luck,
It
and
can be
handsome
husky
mean?
sometimes.
no fucking
kind of looks
idea.
like a lumberjack, maybe.
Like everyone's
Okay.
always said that. And I have no idea what that looks like.
Okay, so I never understand whether people mean it as like dark, like as in like mysterious, because that's the
Or
only
as
way,
an actual physical, like,
because they can't mean it as like a physical characteristic, right? Because that would be fucking weird to say like I like dark people, you know? Okay,
I don't get it.
Hold
I've never understood what that meant. Tall, dark, and
I think when they
handsome.
say dark, they mean mysterious,
Ugh,
like mysterious.
I
And
hate
kind of
mysterious because I'm like, what are you lying to me about?
So I had a thought. What if he is so like theoretically he created this game for guys to play to like learn about picking up chicks, right? What if the reason that he's not like perfectly groomed and stuff is to be like less
That's what I said in
intimidating.
the earlier thing, to be like, hey, I'm just a normal guy like you. Like, you can do it too. Believe in yourself. Friendship is magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But in real life, I like the scruffy look. The reason why I admittedly criticized his hair and stuff is because I just imagine somebody who would be really into the game
The game, yeah.
would be more aware of, or more like
fastidious about their appearance.
What does fastidious mean?
It means like a little bit more like obsessed with making things perfect.
Yeah.
And like oh, like I have to adhere to a certain standard.
That's what the my main thing is, like, why is not like
But
why
also,
like in real life I like the scruffy look, but in the context of this I just couldn't understand what the reasoning was. Like, is there like, you do this because it makes you look like you don't care? Or...
Yeah, well, also his, from what I've gathered, like now that we've played this for a while though, like part of his whole approach is trying to be chill and laid back and not like overly, you know, like obsessive about his
I can do it, and
appearance.
so can you.
Yeah.
If you're a normal ass dude.
Oh my god.
I may not be a lumberjack, but I definitely have some foreign hardwood for you.
Say that you have a checked shirt and walked in the park yesterday.
That's honest and funny.
I wish you'd said earlier, I've got this plaid shirt, and what do I mean, lumberjacks have beards, so I've got the beard. What else? Outdoorsy, I mean, yeah, I like the outdoors. I was walking in the park, you know, earlier, like 2 weeks ago, I went for a walk in the park, so that's cool. I think
that was a joke, girl. You're supposed to laugh.
similar to what you described. Yeah.
Cool.
No, you're falling into the trap of getting emotional and reacting to the challenge and trying to match up. It's not what you should do. You need to be cool with who you are. And later, if you do that, guess what? Her type will be you. So tell me, what music do you like?
Well,
I thought that was gonna be a
play
joke.
the violin, so I do like classical. But I like classic rock too. I like a lot of 80s. Michael Jackson.
That's cool. Do you like rap music? I like rap music.
Yeah, a bit. I'm not as familiar with it though.
She's feeling attracted to you. This is a good sign because she's mimicking your posture.
After 10-15 minutes of speaking to a girl,
We
if you
literally
notice
just
that
talked
your
about
postures are kind
Yeah,
of
I'm a pickup
matching,
artist.
Pickup artist.
and
Delete this guy.
she
Follow
followed
me.
your lead there, then it means that she's very comfortable, relaxed with
We
you, and
should
probably
make our own
attractive.
pickup artist game.
I think it's important to know
Yes.
what people want. Right? So it's good that, I think it's maybe a personal question, but I'm glad that we both know what each other likes.
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, we would make such a funny pickup artist game.
Just be yourself, idiot.
Yeah. Well, because we, you know, honestly, we would probably give like unintentionally horrible advice because you would be sitting there telling everybody like, and if you want to feel out, like if they're going to put up with your weirdness, tell them you're going to murder them and see how they react.
It works.
And then
It works.
I'd be sitting there and
Because I don't want to go on a date with somebody who's just going to think I'm weird, so I may as well weed them out now.
And then I would be sitting there and I would be like, okay, so everything they say, you're going to make fun of them for it. If they don't laugh, it's not meant to be.
Exactly.
They just can't keep up with your sense of humor.
But in a way, I feel like we're right because you're being yourself and I'm being myself and we're just putting it out there because I don't want to waste time with people thinking I'm normal and then being disappointed.
Totally true. I think AJ was having a nightmare. Did you see?
Yeah, did you wake him up for him?
AJ?
AJ, everything's okay. We're here for you. Emotionally.
He was like,
you know what he was doing? He was having nightmares about how bad that game would be.
He was like, no, don't do it. Don't make the Geek Remix dating simulation.
Wait, we're already
not dating
making
simulation.
it.
So what can we
Geek
call
Remix Dating Sim demo should be out by the end of this month.
Yeah.
Wait, play our game. Maybe ours will have great dating advice.
Oh God. Shit. What are we supposed to be saying in this? Tell her.
But seriously, we do have a game coming out, so keep an eye out for that. Tell her that you prefer dating bisexual women. Did she bring that up?
No, but you shouldn't say that
ever.
You shouldn't say that anyway because that's kind of like saying
fetishizing.
Like, yeah, it's fetishizing. I mean, it's okay to say something like, oh, like, that's a really cool thing that you told me about yourself or whatever.
Okay, all of these are terrible, but not good enough for me to want to see what happens, so I'm going to do color eyes.
Yeah.
What colour are your eyes? Are they blue or kind of grey blue?
Bluish grey?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Excellent, well done. This is
No,
one
it
of
was
my
not.
favourites. It's a very smooth way to go from just having a conversation to having
What, you
a
don't want
really
someone to
intimate,
smile creepily
spicy
into your
moment.
eyes?
I would feel very awkward if somebody did that.
But the way you smiled was like twitchy and weird. This is a reasonable thing to ask, but I feel like he's gonna say it's wrong.
I feel like maybe is he gonna go for the teasing one up top?
I want to see what he says to this.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, can I kiss you?
I mean,
Would you mind?
it's not always attractive to ask if you know.
Isn't it?
It's more fun if you just kind of go for it.
What?
Really?
No.
I should just jump on you?
I mean, maybe not so extreme, but you shouldn't.
Okay, you ready?
You shouldn't
I'm
ask.
gonna do it. Are you ready?
Let's try again another time.
Okay. And I won't ask.
I don't mind
Right.
being asked.
Got it. Really? You had to ask? No, all wrong.
What?
Well, the only thing I feel like I would
When
say
someone
is
does
that
something like this, you know,
she seemed so like unsure.
Yeah.
Let's take a break before we start another one.